Hello people on the internet and welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Havana, travel to this location. Yes, because the next mission is in beautiful, beautiful golden Havana. And I believe this will be the last part of the project. I'm quite certain of it actually. And I picked the wrong outfit. We wanted to use the bulletproof one. But it almost makes sense to take the hunting, you know, I'm in the wrong thing. Thingamajig. Oh, you know which one I mean. The assassin outfit. That's the one. Alright, these are not. The stealth outfit. That is. That's the one that will probably make the most sense for this mission. In between, maybe we can change, but you know. I expect this to be the last part. I expect this part to be quite long over an hour, I think. Because we will do the last two sequences. And the progress tracker should have gone, yeah. The last two memories of sequence 12 and the epilogue sequence 13. Yes, I believe that we are going to do this today. And so yeah. Last part of Black Flag, I assume. Going to be quite interesting. With the starting then the next project afterwards. And yeah, there won't be an English speaking project on the channel for some time, so to my exclusively English viewers, this is going to be goodbye for quite a long time. Tainted Blood. Start mission.
Ah, Captain Kenway. I'm assuming this is the friendliest face you've seen since dropping anchor?
Is Havana under curfew on my account?
Aye. Torres seems to think someone's coming after him.
He's not wrong.
A monkey-looking thing. Is that what I think it is?
Aye. Watch. Through the blood of the governor, we can see through his eyes.
That's by the church.
Keep this safe. Just in case.
I'll be at the bureau. Good luck.
Now you see why I like Rona so much. She deserved her own DLC. I'm completely true on that.
Ya lo has oído, nada de juego.
Bye bye.
¡Rápido! ¡Que no se escabulla!
Okay, these idiots are going to
¡En el
try to
punto
kill
de
me.
prisa! ¡No lo perdáis! ¡Allí! ¡A por él! ¡Es inútil!
Oh,
¡No
I'm going to
escaparás!
throw them.
¡Objetivo a la vista! ¡Vas a morir! ¡Duro con él!
Yeah, but anyways, I know where Torres is, so the entirety of this thing is almost completely useless.
Tenemos un asunto pendiente con el tiburón en el castillo. El señor Torres querrá hablar con nosotros personalmente.
¿El propio Torres? Menudo honor.
No te alteres, amigo. Esto no es una reunión de sociedad. Seguidnos.
Tail el tiburón, which means the tiger, I assume. And
Señor,
there's
disculpe, pero ¿por qué tenemos que entrar ahí? Ya han enviado a la mayoría de la flota.
¿Estás cuestionando una orden directa, soldado?
No, señor, pero es que...
Bien.
God, this tailing thing is so
La
boring.
isla entera en alerta por esos asesinos.
Calla. Un rumor acaba con la confianza más rápido que una bala. Ni menciones a los asesinos.
He oído historias sobre ellos. Espero que te equivoques.
Ahí, vosotros dos. Cerrad esas bocas antes de que os las tenga que cerrar yo.
Señor, sí, señor.
Señor, sí, señor.
Yeah, right. You can shield us like you did the rest of our crew. Piss off!
¡Oh, Dios! ¿Ahora qué?
Marcus! Oh, Jesus! You bleeding animal!
Gracias, señor. Esos prisioneros.
¡Cállate! Bien, continuemos. Vosotros, seguidnos. Y esta vez no vayáis a meter la pata.
There's a guard up there we should probably take out. Yeah. Not much left to do. So. Oh, someone's over there.
¡Que bajes, te digo!
¡Abrid paso!
Bloody hell. Boom. Now I have to check on something. Bloody hell.
¡A vuestras posiciones!
Tail el tiburón. I am. Stay out of combat. Now see, this is what I meant a very long time ago when I said there's going to be a quite harder version of the same mission. Because we have to enter the Castillo again from roughly the same position again while staying out of combat again. With roughly the same target area inside the Castillo. So, you know. Okay. And come down. Stand up on your backside while I'm here. This is locked. This is locked. Yeah, there's...
¡A por él! ¡Mirad! ¡A por él!
Bloody hell. See, this is what I meant with harder version. Bloody hell. Even in the last part we are faced with bugs inside the game.
I'm not keen to see them.
Just this delay and everything. So I'm going to do it the same way again. Wait till he turns around and fine. You go bye bye.
¡Espera! ¿Pero qué te pasa?
And now it's waiting till the Berserk Dart has worn off. Yeah, so quite a little special I wanted to do today. I can't start to talk about it by now, I assume. So I still have here from my Doctor Who marathon with the quite horribly bad season 12 and its end. Still have Jamaican, I think Jamaican or Cuban rum, one of these two, a Caribbean rum here, and you know, in honor of our rum loving friends here and the Caribbean and everything, I'll have a drink on them at the end of the credits or in the credits, or you know. It's 11:51 p.m. and it's okay. It's just PayPal, not the university again. How the hell are they allowed to send out messages this time of the night? Really, like, huh? Shouldn't they be only allowed to send these on like normal working hours? I don't know, from 8 to 18. Right, you in the English language you only use the 12-hour system, which is horrendly stupid, but anyways. The same way as many American things.
Buenas tardes, soldado.
Stay out of combat.
done, Torres. Christ. This again, eh?
Here we go. Kill el
Ahora, tengo
tiburón.
una pregunta para ti.
So he's resistant to use earth bullets.
You're a canny one up close.
¡Mantenedlo rodeado!
Are you weak against bullets?
I want him to use the gun.
¡No escapará!
They're going to be new guards, hopefully.
How about a little gunplay?
Use guards as a human shield. Yes, well, that would be useful right now. So... this is so exhausting. Hello, evil people. I am here. Come with me. I need you as human shields. Hello? Yes. Thank you. Start to run down here again. Okay, he can't. He's not able to run now.
Enemigo a tiro, señor. Podría darle entre las cejas.
¡Feriberto! ¡Por aquí!
Bloody hell! Just regenerate some health.
Cortadle la retirada.
Oh, come on. There are not many guards left. I got both of them, didn't I? Yep. We're going to reload. I don't want to do this guard thing again and again. Hello, people. Yes. Human shield.
You're too skilled for swordplay. No man's immune to a pistol shot, I reckon.
¡Es hora de acabar contigo!
Come on, come here, shoot me. Use your bloody gun, man.
¡Todos juntos! ¡Atacad!
Yes, shut up. Hello, evil people.
Can't score a hit like this.
Hello, evil people. I am here.
Esa rata está a tiro.
¡Lo veo
Follow me
directamente!
to El
How about a little
Tiburon.
gunplay?
Then here's where the music is playing. Come here, everyone. Come here, come here, come here. Come on, use your gun. Took him long enough. Dispatch of the two idiots.
If you could speak, mate, it would gladden me to hear your side. You humbled me once, and I took that hard lesson, and I bettered myself. Die, knowing that for all of our conflict, you helped make a soldier out of a scoundrel. Leave this life for a lasting peace, down among the dead.
And I think I can start to talk about this right now. Oh, hello, peepettes. That's not what I wanted him to do. I want to run out through the front gate. They killed themselves, idiots. Yeah, have a smoke bomb. And this one, they don't create any smoke. Right. Oh, I have to escape the area too, right? Reach this is beautiful. Okay. Hello. Hello, Edward. Yes, thank you. It's the last part and we are having quite some trouble with the controls. I am amazed how after 7 years of development they still haven't been able, after the original release, they still have not been able to put these 2 or 3 bugs out of existence. It's not that hard with 7 years of time. I have no idea about the nature of the bugs, but with 7 years,
We got word Taurus left the city. Who were you chasing?
That vial was labeled Torres, but held the blood of his second. Where's he gone?
Left port this morning, heading west along the coast.
The observatory.
Will we follow?
Send word to Atabai. We've cornered our man.
oh look, another fun glitch. Now we have rain, it's still going on, but we have frozen rain too. Bloody hell. Why couldn't they just fix these little things? That's not much work.
What's this tourist doing looking for the observatory? When you're holding the treasure yourself.
Torres doesn't know I have it.
So why bring it to him and risk its capture?
I'd like him to know I have it, just before he dies.
And with that, we're going to change outfits into the bulletproof one. Because I can remember not having the bulletproof one is going to be a pain in the ass in the final fight. And yeah. Maybe I remember wrong. That I might add. But well. Here we go. Last story mission. Yeah. Then we're through. Wait, what? Decline. Yeah. So we are right at the Havana. Where do we want to go? The observatory. Let's fast travel to Charlotte and I'll open up the room. You have a short sip before the last. Gee. Oh.
There's a fleet blocking the cove we want.
Aye, the Armada. That's Torres and his men.
And you're going to do what exactly?
Find our way past them.
Give me some speed!
Boy.
Loose sail! Push out all should take Jack!
Warm rum. Doesn't taste well. And it's not helpful that I hadn't had any strong alcohol since the last time I drank this rum.
Ship coming after us, sir! That's a man of war! Yes, just the lone set, Cap.
Just, we can't ignore them, right?
Look, Captain, the whole place shot down. Get off the squall. We're ready, Fire! Sir. Fire! They're all exposed. Take the shots up. Ready to fire, sir. Yes, sir. Good shot to crippler. Taking a hit, Cap.
And our guns,
Fire!
Let out some sail!
Ever a splinter.
Who's this Taurus? And what's your man done to earn a death sentence?
He's a Templar, like Rogers and Hornigold. Men cooking up schemes to use the observatory for ill purposes. For power and control. The violence he'd cause with this thing would be subtle but heavy. Deadly, yet leaving no mark. Does that make sense?
If there was a drought and people was thirsty, and one man had a large cask of water but gave a sip to none, he'd be a killer with no blood in his hands.
Aye, like that.
Fair enough.
Free the Guardian hostages, optional objectives.
Captain's overboard!
Yeah, captain's overboard. Oh, right. Ant's coming with us.
Chill, isn't there?
And now I've drunk rum and I have to go to the bathroom.
Thought we might see some
Not
soldiers
really,
over
but...
there. Maybe they've gone?
No, they're here. Deep in the jungle.
I still don't know how he figured out where the observatory was. Maybe from Edward's capture he found out. You know, because he was captured at the observatory, so... You know, by Roberts. Maybe from that somehow.
Soldiers, just there. What should we do?
We are going to free all the hostages.
Jesus, look at all this. Corpses for miles.
They brought every ounce of menace they had.
That's only his leg and we can do them. These guys are... Thank you for the knife, I guess? Why the hell did you just... I don't... Well... I'm confused. Okay, first enemy over there. Being eaten by a croco. Okay. Reach the observation room. Yes, we are reaching the observation room. Sooner or later. They put these things on fire, I remember. Oh boy. And I really... Oh boy, the side effects of the room. Oof. No, I have to ignore them. I'll have to use a remedy against them after the credits. Yeah, bye-bye. 2 prisoners freed. Thank you very much.
There's Spaniards up ahead.
Ugh. Really, the temperature of the rum. Ugh. Worst spontaneous decision ever. Ugh. That's really not healthy to record. I only had a zip, and I really am new to my quite large body physique and the quite large amount of weight, very, very resistant towards alcohol. Yet I already feel drunk, even though I am clearly not. Bye bye. Freed all the prisoners. Huh? Free the Guardian hostages. Yes. That's what we did already. Confused. Wait, there's still something
so
left to do.
strange. What is this?
Later, Anne. I'll tell you all when this is finished.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm...
Holy Mother of God. Is this the place we've come to see?
Aye.
And I expect that to be
Stand
more
watch
popular.
here, and let none follow.
Fitna that doesn't fight, aye.
¡Mis piernas! ¡Mis piernas!
¡Venga, muévete!
¡No puedo! ¡Mis piernas no responden!
¡Déjalo! ¡Déjalo! ¡Moriremos todos!
¿Has oído? ¡Levántate! ¡No quiero dejarte aquí!
¡Será vuestro funeral!
¡Por favor! ¡Por favor! ¡Está aquí! ¡Respirad!
Yeah, they just killed their friend. No, they didn't. Just the merciful thing to do. To be honest. And yeah, now comes the point where I, as a physics student, really nope. Just nope. Oh yeah, alright. That was it. Hello. Hello, people.
¡Se castigarán por estos cobardes! ¿Quién me va a castigar? ¿Un hombre muerto?
Hello, everyone.
¡Dios, no! Podría darle entre las cejas.
¡Presionad, muchachos!
Hello, everyone. Come here, please, and attack me so I can throw you inside of the glowing things that hurt you.
¡Puedo disparar!
Okay, bye-bye. No, no, wait. We haven't? Now we have. Bye-bye.
¡Está aquí! ¡Matadlo!
This is the part I can remember it really. Boy. This is just the most... I don't want to do it part of the entire game. I mean, it was an interesting riddle the first time. But you know, at my 5th or 6th or 7th playthrough, it's just... Yes, I finally want to kill Torres. Yep. And I have to be very cautious about the stuff I do right now. Weapon selector. You stupid. Ah, yes, I remember. He's shooting at us while we're up here. And waiting for...
We could have worked together, Edward. We could have taken power for ourselves and brought these miserable empires to their knees. There is so much potential in you. So much you have not yet accomplished.
We just have to wait for the proper timing. Like now.
Captain Kenway, ever a splinter in my side. Does this murder fulfill you?
I'm only seeing a job done, Torres. As you'd have done with me.
As we have done, I think. You have no family anymore, no friends, no future. Your losses are far greater than ours.
That may be. But killing you rights a far greater wrong than ever I did.
You honestly believe that?
You would see all of mankind corralled into a neatly furnished prison, safe and sober, yet dulled beyond reason and sapped of all spirit. So with everything I've seen and learned in these last years, I do believe it.
You wear your convictions well. They suit you.
Torres awakened something fierce. Are we safe?
With the device returned, I believe so.
What do you call this place?
Captain Kenway's folly!
Hetzawol Tesu Tukilan. Wenen. We will seal this place and discard the key. Until another sage appears, this door will remain locked.
There were vials when I came here last. Filled with the blood of ancient men, Robert said, but they're gone now.
Then it's up to us to recover them, before the Templars catch wind of this. You could join us in that cause.
I will, but only after I fix what I mangled back home.
It arrived last week.
And with that message that Edward just received, we've completed the last proper mission of Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Right, loading screen, but you know. Why haven't they gotten rid of all these loading screens in the mail? Yeah, I'll talk about it in a minute when the credits run.
Wakey, wakey. I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Not in this era, anyway. I wish I could explain all the strangeness, but there isn't much time. The short of it is, you saw my beloved Juno. And for a brief moment, I thought she might occupy this tender body of yours. But something went wrong. And now, she's back out there, adrift. Oh, she was magnificent once. One of a race of beautiful, wonderful creatures. They created your kind. Did you know that? Your people were tools to them. That's all you have ever been. That's all you should ever be. One day soon, I hope. For the world is nearly ready for her return. Wired. Prepared for a second coming. Uh-oh. Here they come. Those Templars. Or maybe assassins this time. Idiots. All of them. I envy you. It was her wish that I be here to greet her. It was her experiment that made it possible for my rebirth as one of these things. Ah!
Stay down! Get down on your back! Now! He's got a gun!
Guide me into the grave, beloved! I am your instrument!
Put the gun down! Drop it! Drop your weapon! Clear! Clear! Check his vitals. He's bleeding fast. Check the victim.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? Hello? Talk to me. You alright?
I really love that they get to mingle around the fact whether your character has some sort of defined gender or not.
Thank God. I hope you feel well. You look good. Can you stand? Good. Try walking around. A doctor came by, said there wasn't anything to worry about. That the liquid in the syringe was far, far below a lethal dose. I feel terrible about all this. About everything. All our evidence pointed to you, but it was John all along. God, the thing he found on his computer. Whatever you need, we'll provide. You've done an amazing job. Speaking of which, our trailer is finished. Would you like to see it? I owe you that much. There we go. I uploaded it to your database. You can watch it here or at your Animus. I think you'll love it. It really captures the essence of the era. So, take care. And again, thank you.
In a world where pirates rule the waves, these men will discover that nothing is sacred and everyone is committed to rum, plunder, and women.
Hola, ladies.
This summer, Abstergo Entertainment invites you aboard for the adventure of a lifetime. So sharpen your cutlasses, shine your hooks, and sail with the devils of the Caribbean. This virtual experience is not being rated.
I mean, come on, the creativity that went into this is... It's unique. We won't return to the Animus, by the way. We still have to collect like a buttload of sticky notes.
And, well, what now? Talk, you idiot! Look at the light! Isn't that the battery? I think that's the battery. Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Look, sorry about this. My name is Sean, and back there is Rebecca, my partner in crime. Hello. Bloody good work earlier. Honestly, I mean it. Delivering us all that data. It's really just too bad that our man on the inside was such a, how to put it? Fanatic. Fanatic is the best word, I suppose.
We take who we can get.
Exactly. Well put. We saw in John an opportunity to burrow deeper into Abstergo's cloud servers, and I'm not ashamed to say we took it. Not realizing, of course, that he was enlisting you to help him. And to blame, should anything go wrong. I suppose it all worked out very nicely in the end. Most of it, anyway.
What Sean really wants to say is, if you're up for more hacking, we are too. John gave you level 3 security clearance before he died. You should use it. The assassins don't have the resources to pay you like the Templars do, but we'll make it worth your while.
Look, we should really cut it short, Bex. 20 seconds.
All right. Good luck.
Cheers, mate. And top-notch work. Really top. Give yourself a pat on the back. And happy hacking.
I never knew one of these. Sean was British. They tangled around that in the German version almost completely. They ignored the fact that he was British almost completely. It's astonishing. Okay. That should do it. Yes! So we still have to do a lot of real life stuff before we go back into the animus and see the credits and the end of the game, etc, etc, etc. So, you know, it's going to be funny. Alright, sticky notes. I really don't want to do this, by the way, because I've done it like 2-3 weeks ago in Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered on the PS5, because, well, there are not that many PS5 games available right now, not many PS4 games, and certainly not many that I have played over and over again, and that, well, too much to start again, and, you know, just want to play the game and again and get 100% done, and I have done that, and yeah, not very interesting, as I've said, but it is but it is part of the game, so we'll do it. And problem solved. Yeah, I should conjure up some sort of topic to talk about because we're going to run around the office and collect stuff. But hey, fun, yay. So yeah. Well, topics. I really have to take a look at Twitter soon. Maybe I'll find a topic there. Extraction successful. Picture. Oh, pictures from Desmond Miles' phone. From Assassin's Creed 3. Interesting. Mildly interesting. So, yeah, topics. don't want to talk about such dark topic that we talked about, you know, last time we talked. Yeah. Really, really bad from my... Oh, come on. Really? Really? Huh? I think the game is starting to troll me now. Finally. Topics. Twitter. Hopefully they're not as dark. Okay. Still a lot of computer track and sticky notes to collect and fun. They're not much interesting and not dark topics I can find on Twitter. Aww. It's just all about, you know, the thing we talked about last time. Are you kidding me? Game, really? It's, yeah. It's really bad, and bloody hell, why can't there be like fun, nice stuff that's happened that we can talk about? All the nice and fun stuff we've already talked about. Like, okay, so we need to have a 2 in there. And then we'll just go up and up and up. So yeah, fun and interesting stuff to talk about. The only topic I can think of right now is not a good one. As expected, the game keeps trolling me. I'm really starting to hate the white dot. This doesn't do what I wanted to do. Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. The game doesn't want me to Even if I don't touch the red lines, the game keeps disintegrating the white dots. Oh, it works with the it works with the, boy, I don't even know how it's called in English, with the D-pad. It works with the D-pad, not just the stick. It has its troubles. Are you kidding me? Again. If this doesn't end soon, we are not going to do it. I'm way too tired to do something as stupid and as cheating as this. Fuck you, game.
Our initial research into the life of Ratana. Our initial research into the
Yeah, blah blah blah. We'll watch it sometime later in a special video. Already said it. Yeah, so if this is just way too boring. You see why I haven't done this in a very long time? That's why. Nobody wants to see it. But it's only important for the database video. You're not missing out on anything here. Screw it. We're already been doing this for like 15 minutes or even longer. I don't give a damn. I want to end the story entering room. So, yeah. Let's head back into it.
Gentlemen, how do you find it here?
It will work for us. But our goal must be to scatter our operations. To live and work among the people we protect, just as Altair Ben had once counseled.
Well, until that time, it's yours as you see fit.
Edward, Captain Woods Rogers survived his wounds. He has since returned to England, shamed and in great debt, but no less a threat.
I will finish that job when I return. You have my word.
What's it here for me, I says? Bloody tossboss have it coming.
Evening, Anne.
Edward?
I'll be sailing for London in the next few months. I'd be a hopeful man if you were beside me.
England's the wrong way around the globe for an Irish woman.
Will you stay with the assassins?
No, I haven't got that kind of conviction in my heart. You?
In time, aye. When my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
You're a good man, Edward. And if you learn to keep settled in one place for more than a week, you'll make a fine father too.
Clipping an emotional scene.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done light and joy be with you all. Oh, all the moments that ere I had.
That is the credits. I've already had the second sip of rum. To Thatch and all the others.
But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you I'll gently rise and softly call.
I'll reduce Anne's voice and the singing, so will be in the background. First of all, thank you to all the people that made this game that you see right here in the credits. They have done a job that, wow.
Did you always know how to sail a boat?
The Jackdaw is a ship, Jenny, not a boat.
But did you always know?
No. No, I learned after leaving Bristol.
After you left Mother?
Well, I didn't leave without saying goodbye, that is. It was an arrangement, you see, between your mother and me.
She said you left her. She said you always talked about sailing a boat and making money in the New World.
I did always want to sail a ship. That's true. But not for a lark. To support us. To take care of her. And you.
Not me. Mother said you didn't know about me. She said you worked only once a year and that she never knew where to find you.
That's all true, and I'm sorry for that. If I'd known earlier... I don't know. I might have come home. I hope that I would have.
Well, you were busy. That's what I think.
I was, but... that wouldn't have mattered.
Can I steal your boat?
Boat? I see no boat here. Do you?
I mean ship, obviously. I don't see the difference anyway.
Ah, it's a very simple one, Jenny. A ship can carry a boat, but a boat cannot carry a ship.
Why then, everything is a ship. Large and small. But for my toy boat, the one I take into the bath with me.
That's a clever way of seeing it. Is it hard to talk about Caroline, Jenny? About your mother?
No. She passed some years ago. I miss her, but it's all right.
Was she in pain?
I don't know. I don't think so. She was very happy for quite some time. Then, not so happy. I didn't see her much after that. Then, she was gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you.
It's all right. You're here now. And we're on an adventure.
Only a little one, I hope. I can't handle too many more surprises.
Do you think we'll see a whale?
Yes, there's a very good chance.
And what about pirates? Will I see pirates?
No. Not much chance of that, I think.
No, not much chance.
That's rather sad. I should have liked to have seen one.
Tell you what, Jenny. As soon as these winds die a little, I'll let you steer the Jackdaw. One little trick at the helm before sundown.
Yay!
And there is a whale. And that is one of the reasons... Oh, yeah, right. The full circle moment from Assassin's Creed 3.
Miss Jennifer Kenway, may I introduce myself?
Jennifer Scott, if you please.
I'm sorry,
My daughter was raised by her mother, Caroline, until she passed away some years ago. Jenny prefers to use her surname to mine.
Please forgive my ignorance.
I will. She may not.
Father, help me.
This little rascal, however, is a Kenway. What's wrong, Hafen?
I can't see the stage.
Up we go. How's that?
Fine. But won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that. But if they do, then we shall quit this posh gig and go and meet your mother for some chocolate at White's. How's that sound?
Yes, please.
Okay, hush now.
And now we can finally start to talk about stuff, and I have to reduce the sound again. Da, da, da. Yeah, it'll work. So, first of all, thanks to people that made this game. We enjoyed playing it, at least I did. I hope you enjoyed watching me play it too, so at least for that, thank you. I don't know what to say here. I made an honest critic about the game itself. In the German version of the Let's Play, and the critics, and the credits and everything. That had a lot more praise in it. Still, I think the best move that Ubisoft made with this game was to bring it to Wii U. It's the first version I've ever played. And because of that, I never understood the people saying it's a bad game, blah blah blah. It's full of bugs and everything, and the steering is bad and everything. The Wii U port was done masterfully. Yes, there were a few problems, but those are part of the engine, or the still not very developed engine. It's the it was the second game within this game engine, so, or the third, maybe. I don't know the development process between. If the development process started earlier for Liberation of this game, or if they were even in the same engine, I don't know. But it was very early on. The engine was developed for Assassin's Creed 3, the Ubisoft Anvil engine. They still use it today, by the way, which is another topic. So yeah. The game itself, there's a reason it's my second favorite game. They've done a fantastic, an ultimately fantastic job at creating an atmosphere I just keep coming back to. It is my most played game of all time, at least from those games from which I have the recorded playtime. So I have over 100 hours on the game, on the Wii U version. I have over 200 hours on the PC version, and over 100 hours again on the PS4 version. Not even counted in the DLC, the Freedom Cry DLC, which I have as an extra game, as a standalone game for PC, because it's cheaper to buy the standalone game than the DLC. Don't ask me why, but you know. I really love the character Edward, and the character Blackbeard, and everything, every character we meet. The historical story is made so brilliantly. The real life one, not so much. I give you that. That is, well, they kind of didn't know what to do, because development started way too early. It was released 1 year after Assassin's Creed 3, so development started on this game whilst before the release of 3, so yeah, that might explain a few things. So what to say about this game anymore. The characters were done great. The atmosphere was really, really, really the best atmosphere, I think. Yeah. Now, the voice actors, the English ones, are fine. Most of them did a good job. All of them did a good job. Some of them were fitting, others were not. I still prefer the German ones for most characters, especially for the more high-pitched characters. For most of them, Vane's voice was way better in the German version because it really sounded like he was an old seaman, you know, deep voice from all the smoke he inhalated, you know, like a real smoker's voice. It really fit the character quite well from the pirate. Rackham sounded more like a drunk idiot in the German version, as he was depicted in the game. In the English one, he sounded just like a bit wonky in the head, not always drunk. The others one worked quite well. You know, the English voice has a similar problem than the German voice with James Kidd or Mary Read, for that matter. They were both, well, I know that Mary was female when I started playing, but I always had the feeling like, did they make a bisexual character in 2013? You know, when I first played, I was like, it's not a man or a woman, it's a both thingy. That's confusing as fuck. When I played the game for the first time, I think I was 14 years or 13 years old. I don't even recall. But, yeah. So, I think we take out the graphic as now this version of the game. Considering the release date of this game, you know, which was 2019, 2020, I forgot. Even, let's go, I think 2020, let's Google. Bell Collection. Rebel Collection. Yes. It was released. When was it released? I see the screenshots and I know they are not from this version of the game because they look way too good. And they don't write the release in here. Maybe it's in the trailer. The launch trailer. Uh, 2019 was the release. It's what I thought. But even with that, they up until today, they had 7 years to improve the game, and the release was worse than the Wii U version, from which they only had 5 years, to be honest. But still, if the Wii U version was on a not very strong console from 5 years ago, the way it ran, the way it runs, the way there were no bugs, most of the clipping errors were resolved, you know, a lot of the little things. Yes, the Wii U version had its problems, like the missing of the time-saving DLCs, which this game had too. So basically, this game was a put-together version of the worst versions of the game, with one single improvement made. Well, one improvement was carried over from Rogue, and the other ones were Switch exclusive features. That is something you should point out. Like the gyro sensor and everything. But still, this game was released in the year 2019. Yes, it was only a collection. But even for a collection, it's a port, not a remastered version even. It shouldn't work worse than the original game. Because if you bring it up for an older console, it should have, you know, something special to buy it, you know? So the only selling point of this game is it's a Switch version. You can take it and you can play it without a TV. That's it. That's the selling point of this collection. And to be honest, the target audience, the people that play this, well, I'd just say that this version was really a letdown. They didn't do any work on the game. It's missing all the time-saving packages, even though it includes, and I quote, all DLCs. Which is, for a fact, not the case, because the time-saver DLCs are not inside. They scratched the multiplayer mode. The game has no multiplayer mode anymore. So it's a dialed-down version of the game that is selling at a low price. You can expect it, but the problem with this is they're selling it at a low price. But if I wanted to buy the PC version of Assassin's Creed 4 with all DLCs right now, let me check. I'm gonna check the Steam page. Okay. 30 euros. Now we're going to go for Rogue with every DLC, because that's part of the collection. Rogue with all the DLCs. 30. So you pay 60 for both combined, including all the time-saving packages, all the time-saving DLCs on the PC. Okay, where really my old PC that today is worth like not even 50 euros could run both games in a better quality than the Switch. And that is the sole reason why this port is something I would not recommend. If you have another way to play the game. The other way is PS. It's still better than PS3 and X360. Oh, that's it. If you have any of the other three platforms you can play it on. You can play it on PS5, on PS4, on Xbox One, on Xbox Series, and on PC. If you have either of these 5 platforms, if you have a Wii U, all 6 versions are superior to the Switch one. Hands down. Getting out these Switch releases was the best thing Ubisoft ever did. And that they stopped doing it was part of the downfall of Assassin's Creed. It was only a symptom, but one that represents the problem. Because for the Wii U version, because of that, everything that was the Wii U was quite different from all the other consoles and PCs. So they had to they had to do a lot of rework on the port, and it didn't sell well. It was bug free. It looked stunningly well for the Wii U. And it didn't have the same loading area problems, didn't have the same climbing errors. It was a superior version to this, to what we're playing right now. Well, okay, it doesn't have the DLC and everything in it, but that's just because I didn't buy it for the Wii U. So, yeah, I would only recommend this collection to be bought on sale. Yes, you get 2 games, but you get 2 games with a lot of work that should have been done on it, because they already had done the work, at least for the Wii U. And to make a port from the Wii U to the Switch is easier than to do a port from the PC to the Switch. Now, again, explain we. The only reason they did this is because Rogue was inside and they didn't put any work on Rogue. So instead of doing a Wii U Wii U portable version of Rogue, they just did they modeled the collection on PC and ported it. It's what I believe. Or it's what I believe. It's what I honestly believe. And they did, and yes, these people that you see right now, they did a good job. But the people that paid these people to do the job, they didn't do a good one. They didn't do a good one. And I honestly don't recommend you buying this collection at full price. It's not worth it. These are very old games that you can buy on any other platform in a better working version. Yes, the PC version I just referenced, it still has all the bugs and glitches in it that this version has too. But it looks better, huh? It doesn't have the Aveline DLC and all the PlayStation exclusive content in it. Which, by the way, it's PlayStation exclusive content they put in here. Which, you know, my point is, if you own the PC version or the PS4 version, you don't need this on either of those games. Just, even if you only own one of these games. Nah, don't. Not worth it. The money's not worth it. Simply. For both games, at this state, 20. If I wouldn't have to download Rogue. If Rogue was part of the cartridge. 20 at most. Without the DLCs. With the DLCs, 30. Rogue doesn't really have much DLCs. The DLCs are only important for the Black Flag people. 30. 35 if we're being nice. Because these people really put a lot of work into it. Because it is hard to port from PC to Switch. And to integrate the gyro sensor feature. It's not that easy. To make it all run smoothly and everything. Yeah, but it's certainly not worth 50 or 55 euros. Depends on where you buy it, you know, if you buy it at the retail one, and why you buy the retail one, everything. But it's not worth it. And this was honestly the biggest letdown of any Nintendo Switch game I've ever played. Aside from Pokemon Sword and Shield, but that's not hard. Pokemon Sword and Shield really is just... Well, I played it because I want to experience it for myself. But honestly, I'll just replay an older Pokemon title. It's more fun. And it looks better, to be honest. You know, the pixel art looks better than whatever this is. So yeah. Not that good of a resume I'm cutting in here. No. Honestly not. Honestly, gotta say, yeah, was a big letdown. The game is fantastic, but this version of the game, it's a cheap knockoff. And that's all I've got to say to this. You know? And what we're already at, yes, it is good that they show all the people that worked on this. But to put in all the localizations for this, it just, unnecessary, you know. I'm not, I mean, I don't, why should I be thankful for an Italian localization as a German who doesn't speak Italian? Why should I be thankful for the, I mean, okay, people aren't that work to it. Okay, but I don't have any positive outcome from it. It just, I don't care about it. It's just laziness, you know, from the people behind it, not the programmers or the people that worked on this on first hand. I'm not criticizing them, they did a fantastic job. But the people that said, we don't need new features, we don't need bug fixes, we don't have to copy parts that are already part of the code into the first game. That cost money. You would have to put in a day of work. We don't want to pay you a day more work on this version. It's a cheap knockoff to making a bit of money. So we can produce more of these cheap portations, people. To get in some money. Yeah? To make more money. We want money. It's it's all I can hear when I see this. But there's one thing I want to say that was good about this game. They rate it as Rebel Collection. It's a thing for Rebel Collection credits. So that they are crediting those people that worked on this portation. That is something not all, you know, they don't mark it as the credits for the logo for this game. It's a small little detail, but it's important for the people that worked on the game. And for that, thank you. But after that, I'm going to say that was it for the game. You know, they didn't. Yeah, what can I say? I think I already said everything over the course of the Let's Play, and yeah. So another playthrough done. Doesn't feel that special anymore, to be honest. Because I play this game at least once a year, maybe twice, so yeah. Not much to say about it. Oh God. Just by looking at a screenshot from the PC version, I can already tell that it was better. It looks better. It just, you know. So yeah, we can let the credits run out, but they've been running for almost half an hour. And that is all respect to the people that worked on it, but over 30 minutes of credit, it's just too much. Like, I don't imagine that many people worked on the game itself. All the people that you put in here, finance, communications and all that, HR specialist and all the marketing you put in. Yves Guillemot, it's not the first time that he was in the credits as in his position and stuff. Expert esport. All of those things, they're credited. The credits are too long. Most people, I mean, it feels hard to appreciate the work behind this if they just keep putting in stuff, and if this many people would have actually worked on the game itself as a product in all these years, it would be better. You know? So, why quality control? They didn't work on the game, they had quality control. So please, in the credits for the future, credit all the people that had an actual impact on the game. Not people that created web interfaces for advertising or that were part of any of the advertising of this. Not even CEOs, to be honest, that much, you know? Only the people that were like in creative control of the game. And yeah. So put in the people that actually worked on it. You know, comparing this to the credits of Breath of the Wild, it's just sad. The credits of Breath of the Wild were short and there were more people that worked on the game. For sure. Because Breath of the Wild was in development for, I think, 10 years or so. It was originally supposed to be a release game for the Wii U. It ended up being a release game for the next bloody console generation. So yeah. Just, you know, take this as a sort of hint as to the purpose. I don't want to stop the credits because there could be an important member of a part of the credits at the end, but even the fact that my Switch, when it wants to go into sleep mode over the credits, it's just, it didn't do that in Breath of the Wild, and I know that for a fact because I played Breath of the Wild to the credits 3 days ago. And it's the third time this has happened. Which means we are in 30 minutes because the settings are after 10 minutes. You go into, you know, darker screen, save energy, blah blah blah. Don't make my Switch run at like 500 degrees. It's gonna blow up and stuff. And we start the credits at roughly 50 gigabytes. We're now closing in on 70 gigabytes. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun uploading this. It's really, I'm out of stuff to say, so enjoy the credits. I mean, at least there's a thanks part now, so you know, 30 minutes of credits, yay! I don't even feel the effect of the ROM anymore. So, you know, that's always a sign something took too long. So, well, since they are thanking people, I should thank people, that for Canapad that he did one special really weird part with me on this, and I still have the original, yeah, thank you Canapad. I just had a wonderful idea. It won't have anything to do with you, but you know, it's a thing that no real power. See, important stuff. No real powers were harmed in the making of the game. See, important stuff. We could have missed that. And now I want to be sure that we have the 100% before I let you go. So yeah, that was it. Finally. The end of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Progress Tracker. 100% total synchronization. We did it. We've completed everything except for the real life part, which is just, it's boring to be honest. And I don't want to do it in a sort of, we don't need it. That's it. So, you know. You know, I'm sad about one thing. At the end of the German playthrough, we actually had the ascension of the Jackdaw, which is the most famous glitch from the game. We didn't have it. Makes me kinda sad. Would have been poetic, but let's put on Edward Kenway's classical outfit. Edward Kenway's ropes. And let's go on to our jackdaw. And sail to the open sea for a final farewell to everyone. To you, to me, to Edward, to Anne, to Thatch, to our singing crew, to the people that worked on the game, to everyone that was in some way part of this journey. And with that, I'd say that's it for the video. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment, rate the video. May the force be with you for one last time, and see you in another project in the future. Bye.